Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. He's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him. Boom Boom's self-confidence seems to just come through with each step he takes down to the ring.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
I want to see some head.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed. But you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Boom Boom's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Double up your punch.
Solid hook. To the belt line he goes with the left hand.
Move your head. Come on, baby. Move your head.
Halfway through round number one.
You need to keep that head moving.
Not able to land the headshot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook.
Able to show you his blocking ability.
That's it. That's it.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Final 10 seconds of round number one.
Body shot.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Take those shots, you understand me? Now let's see some defense.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Fires right back at him. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Boom Boom's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
Gotta see those coming.
Boom Boom's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
I shake it off.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
It's okay, let's go.
Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Combo.
Now he ties up there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Boom Boom's left, working well that time. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
One, two, that's it.
Now hugging on the inside. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
This is excessive holding. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. How about that counter shot to the head?
Use the ring. Use the whole ring. Hey.
Not able to land the uppercut.
Now, come on, now, let me see.
Big shot up top. He really got to him there. Last 10 seconds. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Watch the hook.
And that's the end of round 2.
Relax.
And they come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. And boy, oh boy, are they putting on a show tonight here.
Well, kind of what you expected. These styles kind of told you that this is what you were going to get.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Boom Booms, bang, by an uppercut.
Work the body. Work that body. Back to the body.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Boom Boom Boom's legs look shaky. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down after that punch.
And it's been long overdue. He's been leaving an opening all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Boom Boom's proving to be elusive. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Boom Boom's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
He returned fire right there, and it worked after being... What a big shot. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Do that again.
10 seconds to go in this third round.
Come on, keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Just keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there. You gotta bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up. Relax, relax, relax. You just...
Boom Boom's putting on a show for the fans in this fight so far, but it's not the kind of show that his corner wants to see. Yes, he's up 2-1 according to your scorecard as we start round number 4, but considering the fact that they've already traded knockdowns, anything can happen from here on out.
Yeah, but if I'm in the corner, I'm taking a negative, a possible negative, I'm turning it into a positive. I'm going to tell him, hey, look, you've been down now, don't let it happen again. You know what his strengths are, don't play into them.
His opponent has to be getting frustrated here. He had his man down, but now he keeps getting tied up.
Look, I'm frustrated watching it. I don't care about his opponent. I don't have any pity for him right now because he's allowed himself to get frustrated, allowed himself to get tired. All he has to do is rotate those shoulders back a little bit, push off a little bit, create room.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Body, kid. Body shot. Move your head. Come on, man. Move your head.
Wide shots that aren't sharp or targeted. That has been his problem tonight. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Boom Boom.
Left and right. Left and right. Keep it up.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Keep your hands moving.
How about that left right there? There it is! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2,
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Blocks it away.
Pace yourself.
Not much action as he just ties up. He missed with that headshot.
Nice, nice.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Relax, relax.
Ten seconds remaining in this round. And that's the end of round 4.
Good.
Boom Boom's in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring you back than scoring a knockout.
Relax,
He has an
relax, you're
opportunity.
okay.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career.
Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous rounds now to find out.
Boom Boom's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better.
Oh, he is. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. This fight is over. Boom Boom's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.